So we're all trapped on a cosmic short bus, and we're never gonna make it. We're all trapped on a cosmic short bus, and we're never gonna make it. If you really want to know the truth about it. If you really want to know the truth about it, we're all trapped on a cosmic short bus, and we're never gonna make it. And there's the gassy gaslighters. All the there's things working against us as we're trapped on the cosmic short bus. There's many things placed here to work against us, like gassy gaslighters and negative Nancy's and naysayers who will always say nay. And we need to persevere. We need to persevere over the gassy gaslighters and the negative Nancy's and the naysayers, placed here to always say nay. The naysayers will always tell you that now is not the time. The naysayers and the negative Nancy's and the gassy gaslighters, they're all in their own way trying to tell you that now's not the time. But what if it is the time? What if it's always the time? What if the gassy gaslighters are lying about the existence of time? What if time isn't even real? What if the gassy we don't know how much the gassy gaslighters are lying about. The gassy gaslighters could be lying to us about time itself. Nothing is for certain. And that's why you need to not keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times. While you're trapped on the cosmic short bus ride that is existing on what they call Earth. But is it really? We don't know. We don't know. Because the gassy gaslighters are always trying to deceive us. So that is why we need to fight back against the powers that be, against the negative Nancy's and the naysayers that always say nay, and the gassy gaslighters. We need to fight back against everything placed here to work against us by by breathing smoke and chewing glass. We need to fight back against everything placed here to work against us while we're trapped on this cosmic short bus ride that is life. And we need to do this by selling grounding rods to scrapyards. We need to do this by selling grounding rods to scrapyards for $15 entire. You bring them about 200-300 pounds of grounding rods. That's like $15 entire that you could have at your disposal to plot against the gassy gaslighters and the negative Nancy's and the naysayers, placed here to always say nay. To always try to hold you back. They'll try to tell you to not partake in the junk food. They'll try to tell you to not partake in the junk food. They'll try to tell you to not enjoy the finer things. That's because they're trying to hold you back. They're trying to limit your quality of life in various ways. And this is why you need to sell grounding rods to scrapyards for $75 a pound, or not $75, for 75 cents a pound. For about 75 cents a pound, you bring them about a couple hundred pounds of grounding rods. That's like $15 entire. And that's how you get rich quickly. You need to harvest the earth of its resources and then sell them to scrapyards. You gotta harvest the earth. There's a bountiful harvest out there that I can't see because I'm blind from having the most VR boxing wins. I can't see because I'm blind because I have the most VR boxing wins. But I know one thing. And that's that the earth is a cornucopia of resources that can be harvested, such as grounding rods, copper-plated steel grounding rods that you can load. If you look in the right place, it's like an Easter egg hunt. If you look in the right place, you'll find copper-plated steel grounding rods. And if you find a couple 100 pounds of them and you haul them to a scrapyard, you can make $15 whole. And then you'll be rich. The world is your oyster. And then what you got to do from there, is not keep your hands and feet in the vehicle at all times while you're trapped on the magic school bus ride that is life. You need to show the gassy gaslighters that have been placed on the magic school on the cosmic short bus ride that is life. On the cosmic short bus ride that is life, you need to let the gassy gaslighters know that you're on to them. That you're on to their deceptive ways, that you're on to their attempts to deceive you by harvesting the earth's resources for your profit. And once you have your bountiful harvest of trash, you need to haul your bountiful harvest of trash to the scrapyard. You need to haul your bountiful harvest of trash to the scrapyard and sell it for $15 whole. And then you'll be a millionaire. That's how you make real money right there. That's how you make the bucks right there. That's the get rich quick scheme. All right? You got to be on the lookout for trash that can be sold for money. You got to be a literal trash salesman, you know. It's a public service, really. You gotta know which trash is worth money, and then you're the trash man. Now you're the trash man. Now you're hauling the trash, but you're hauling the trash for your profit. You gotta know which trash is valuable, which trash can fit in your vehicle, and then you gotta haul that trash.